Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for, I believe it's going to be for one last video for the day, and then I won't return to you again until tomorrow for another album review for the Infinite and Divine request album review for Silver Lining that I'm going to do tomorrow. But this is a video for a new track review that I never got to come around to listening to sooner, which I heard it a couple times, but yeah, this track review is for Black Veil Brides' new song Fields of Bone that I got done listening to a couple times, or more than a couple times, to see if the song would grow on me. So I'm going to discuss what I know I've listened to so far for this song, and what my overall thoughts are going to be on the song, and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this track review. So now, I actually think this is better than Scarlet Cross. Scarlet Cross wasn't my favorite one. It was fine, it just, I don't know, Black Veil Brides have been a hit and miss for me. They're not my favorite band. They're just iffy. They have some solid tracks, but they try to go with this rebellious kind of phase where they're like, oh, we got to stand up and speak our mind and whatever you call it. We are rebels and all that. Or something like that. They go through this rebellious kind of phase thing with their music. And it's always been like that for most of their career. The first album I really liked, We Stitched These Wounds. After that, I don't know. The World's on Fire was actually pretty good, in my opinion. But after that, that's when I started to lose interest in the band after the third album, which was the album with In the End. Yeah, I didn't hate this song. Andy Biersack's vocals is actually not too bad in this one. I like the video too. It's actually pretty cool. I've been watching the video a lot more. And I think it's a better video than the last video. The last video was solid, but and I thought the track was average. But this one is a bit better than Scarlet Cross, in my opinion. Yeah, the chants from the other, towards the end of the song, it kind of bugged me a bit, like the keep marching closer chant or whatever, and I'm like, it's fine to end it that way, but I don't know, it just didn't settle well with me with the chanting in the song. But Andy's vocals in the verses were actually pretty cool. I really liked the tone he was going for with the vocal range, and the way he was singing the song in the verses were pretty solid. They were pretty strong, and I really liked it. I'm trying to explain the best way I can on what I thought of the verses for Fields of Bone, and I like the verses. They're very good. Overall, I think Fields of Bone, I almost said Scarlet Cross again, which I reviewed that a few months ago if you want to go check that out. I think I reviewed it back in November, so it's been quite a while since the last Black Veil Bride single. And they did announce their album release date, and the album picture looks pretty cool for The Phantom tomorrow. It's coming out, it's going to be June 4th, so you'll definitely be seeing a review from me for Black Veil Brides, The Phantom tomorrow. I hope they impress me, but I don't know. This band has been a hit and miss for me with some songs. Veil being my not so much of an interesting album. It was fine. It just wasn't impressive to me. But first score, I think I'm gonna rate Fields of Bone a 4.5 out of 5. I think it's pretty strong of a song. It's just there's some weak points in the song that I wasn't crazy about. Being the chants mostly, and then the solos were just basic. I think I'm like, it's just a typical solo. I'm like, it's fine, I guess, but I wouldn't call it that impressive, because this band goes through this kind of rebellious phase where they always have to fight the system kind of thing, or rebel against the system or something like that. I don't fucking know. But it kind of bothers me with their motives on what they're trying to do as a band. But still, I think this track was solid for what it was. So it's not a bad track. I would highly recommend this song over Scarlet Cross any day. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the new Black Veil Bride single, Fields of Bone, if you've heard it. And if you like this track review I made for you guys, which is a little bit longer of a track review because I had a little bit to say about this band and what my initial thoughts are on the song too, and other things like that. Comment below and let me know what you guys thought of this track review, if you liked it or not. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can support the channel. I will be returning to you tomorrow for Infinite and Divine Silver Lining album review. So I'm going to give that band a listen. So Aaron R., thank you for requesting that to me. I really appreciate it. I will check it out tomorrow. It's most likely going to be set for tomorrow for me to review it. So after that, I'm not going to have that much to do for the beginning of this coming up week. Had to reschedule my dentist appointment to fucking Wednesday, so I'm going to be busy Wednesday. And then Thursday and Friday is when I'm doing a lot of reviews for new albums. And mostly gonna try to get a game review out as soon as I can, but yeah, it's taking some time. But I didn't hate this song, I just don't think it's my favorite song. They always go through this rebellious kind of phase with their album cycles nowadays, and it's just predictable with what they go through. With each album cycle, they tend to reach a younger audience and someone that is like so keen on liking this band would, I don't want to say this to be harsh, but I just think they're fucking posers. That's just how I see it, but keep in mind, it's just my opinion. I don't hate this song, I just don't think it's my favorite one. But who knows, maybe in time it'll grow on me a lot more. I did like Andy's vocals in the verses, and pre-chorus was okay, and then the chorus really came out pretty strong. So I didn't hate Andy's vocals in the chorus or the verses. They were pretty strong. But I'm going to end this video here by saying thank you for watching this track review for Fields of Bone by Black Veil Brides. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Sorry that I mentioned fucking posers thing. That's how I view them as a band, as being fucking posers. But keep in mind, it's all just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me on it. At the end of the day, it's just how I felt when I was listening to this band's material and their albums and all that. So, yeah, stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.